Hey, Mario here. Want to do a mock toe boot review on my Revolt black mock toe boots versus my Red Wing 10875s in the Oro Original Legacy leather. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And want to give you my thoughts and opinions and my experiences with both boots, and give a different point of view in my perspective on the boots and how they both differ and how they both work for me, both in price, fit, size, and just overall aesthetics. I'm going to start with the Revolt boot, which I've owned since 2021, and I originally bought this boot from Midwest Boots online, and I was sized up by the salesperson that I called, and they actually were spot on. They asked like what size did I use in sneakers, which I gave. Like, at the time I used a 10.5 in my Vans sneakers, and they sized me up perfectly. I don't remember who I spoke to on the phone, but they were very helpful and very kind. And I definitely recommend Midwest Boots if you want to order a pair of work boots too. They're really good to deal with. And I'm not sure who makes this boot. I should have looked it up before I did the video, but I did not have the time to do so. And I will show you an example of where I got these boots. So midwestboots.com, men's Revolt 6 inches. Now they're going for about 154 bucks, if you can see that. And I bought them at the time for, it was like 180, maybe 170, I don't remember. But yeah, they're all sold out pretty much. Most of the sizes are gone. And I was tempted to go with another pair of these boots because they've done really well for me. But I've been looking at Red Wings for a long time, but was, like I've said in another video, that I was always skeptical about, owning them. Some people don't like the break-in, it's painful, and I didn't think it was that bad. Now, if we're gonna compare boots, I would have to say aesthetically, the Red Wing wins. I like the stitching way better on the Red Wings, aesthetically speaking. I like just the overall look of the boot. It's such a nice casual boot, and every time I wear it out, I'm always staring at them. But yeah, they're a really good looking boot, and I love them. This boot has been like a trusty companion for me. It's been traveling with me to the mainland, to California, to Las Vegas, and I have to say, comfort-wise, these things are like a sneaker. I was really surprised that they were pretty much, because I've owned a Carolina boot. When I worked in construction, Thorogood in Carolina was the boots we used because of the kind of work I did, and they were always comfortable. And this was back from 2000 to 2008, and this style, it reminded me of like a Thorogood boot, but I like the all black aesthetics. And at that time when I bought this boot, Thorogood, they weren't doing an all blacked out boot, so I saw this one and I said, I'll give them a try, and I was pleasantly surprised at how comfortable they were. They're kind of like sneaker boots, but no complaints from me. The leather has held up. I've took care of them with Brooklyn Armstrong's all natural Brooklyn shoe care. Yeah, pretty good stuff. I enjoy using this. It's safe on your hands. It's all natural. I bought this kit from them back in 2021, and I love it. The wax smells like oranges. I really, really like that. I give this anyone who wants something all natural, give this a try. You won't be disappointed. I've used this exclusively on this boots right here. And as you can see, they kind of have like a matte finish to them, which I really like. I don't like my boots all shiny, and you know, I kind of like the more matte aesthetic of a boot. And as you can see, they've worn pretty nice, and I wear these a lot. I wear these at least, I'd say like 4 times out of the week. But now, since the Red Wings have come in the picture, I've used, I haven't used this in, it's been a while, it's been like a month. But yeah, they've just been cared for recently, and put some of the, you lay down the all natural conditioner first, and you let that work in. And what I like to do is let this sit overnight, and then come back the next day and put the boot wax. Now I have to say that the boot wax, like I stated earlier, it smells like oranges. It smells so good. I mean, I even have my daughter comes out and she smells the can. She thinks it smells so good, which it does. And the kit comes with the brush and the applicator and the horsehair brush for brushing the boot, which I use all the time. I use this to brush my Red Wing boots. But it also comes with a like a little, like just a little like flannel, black flannel rag, which I'm not going to pull out right now. So yeah, I highly recommend this stuff, guys. Now, as far as putting it on the Red Wings, I will have to see, because I don't want to darken the boot at all. I like the color, and I want it to patina naturally. So I will have to see and do some research to see if it will darken the leather, which I hope not, but we'll see. Even if it does just a little, I don't think it's that big a deal. But as of right now, it doesn't need any conditioning or any type of care. I just give it a brushing. Probably, I would say every time after I'm done using it, I just give it a good brush. And that's what I've read online. They say just give it a good brush when you're done using it. So this time over, so my experiences with, I would say the break-in and is like night and day. This took maybe like a week or two. This is still a work in progress, I would say. It's been a month. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I feel like it's gonna take some time to work in. But I'm willing to put in that work, and I have no regrets purchasing Red Wings, and I would definitely do it all over again. Now, I hear a lot online about people saying that they like speed hooks on their mock toe boots, and I have to say I do not. I think aesthetically speaking, I think speed hooks are useful for work boots and stuff, but I love the aesthetics of just plain the eyelets. Like, to me, I just like the way it looks better. Would I put speed hooks on these boots, Red Wing? Absolutely not. I would decide just to leave it as so. You know, in terms of the eyelets, I see a lot of people on YouTube put speed hooks on these, but I will not do that. Now, for a dedicated work boot, I think for some people, I think the speed hooks are a better option for them because they're in a rush or they're switching out shoes at the job, which I have done before to do various types of work. You know, sometimes you gotta go between like a rubber boot for cement work, heavy mud, and sometimes you gotta switch this out for doing steel work, which I have done in the past, and walking on steel beams and such. It's, you want a mock toe boot. You want a boot like this or like this. But as far as speed hooks, for me, no. I love the pure aesthetics of this, just simple eyelets. To me, it's just very attractive. And now the price point is obviously much different between the two. This I paid like $314 here in Hawaii, and this is at the local Red Wing store that we have here, which does not sell the Heritage line. They're dedicated for workwear, because I'm not sure. They said that's what sells the most here, so they bring in more of the work boots, the Irish Setter work boot line. But this is the only one they had that was close to the Heritage. I was actually looking for the 875 in the or Legacy leather, but they could bring it in for me, but I saw this and I really liked them, and I said, man, this is a cool boot. So I just ended up going with this one. So yeah, the price difference is that this one, well, now you could get them for 154 bucks, which to me I think is a great deal for anyone looking to save a couple bucks and want a decent boot. And they also have them in a brown. It's like a let me see, it's like a brown. Yeah, it's like a brown. It's actually a good looking boot too. Same price, if you can see that, 154. But yeah, I actually was gonna buy the brown one because I was like, oh, 154, cool. And I went to I went to buy it and it was all sold out. So I was like, yeah, I can see why. But no regrets with this guy. Oh, I love it. I look forward to using it. I've been using it about 6 days a week or so. That's how much I just want to use them. And I've went so far, like to the mall, the grocery store, to the graveyard, to restaurants, to, pretty much anywhere like typical people go. That I don't use these for work though. And they are a work boot, but I don't want to use them for that. This is for casual wear for me. I have other work boots that I don't mind getting busted up, but for me, this is just purely for casual wear. And yeah, but yeah, that's basically my differences between the two of these boots, and I'm happy to own both. I am contemplating between the all black and the red wings. They have a really nice all black boot, and I'm wondering how that would be. But see, this is a double E size. I don't know how I would fare with a D width. I'd have to actually try one on and see how it works for me. But that could be, something I would probably look forward to in the future. But I'm not sure yet. Right now, I'm just really enjoying these, and just really just having fun with them. And like I said earlier, anybody wants to use good all natural products for their boots, I highly recommend Armstrong's All Natural. I've been using them exclusively for the past couple of years, and I have not been disappointed, and it smells nice. I mean, what could go wrong? And it's safe to get on your hands. So yeah, well, thank you for viewing, and hope you enjoyed this video.